Well, here we are, Friday, December 16th, 2022. This is Brody. I'm Larissa. This is my video diary. Hey, Brody, how are you today, buddy? Brody ate kitty vomit last night and is still on the not allowed to give kisses list. Yes. Yes. Isn't this true? Isn't this true, Brody? You're on the not allowed to give kisses list because you ate a big slimy hairball. It's true. It was gross. So, I'm a little upset about something today. I was upset yesterday too. You going out to do chickens?
Yep.
It's chicken time. So, a number of years ago, no, 5 years ago, it was in 2015, I guess it happened. 2016, something like that. I was wrongfully detained by the police when I was being followed by 3 men. And it's a long story. Anyway, the police detained me, and I was drugged against my will. I was drugged against my will in custody, and I almost died. I had a massive seizure, and when I came out of the seizure, I was blind, and I couldn't walk, and I had this strange sensation where it felt like the skin on my legs was a skin suit, and I couldn't feel like it's upsetting. And to this day, I still get that sensation in my legs from time to time, and frequently I wake up in the morning like that. And there have been times when I've woken up where my legs, I couldn't feel them at all. Like, they're gone. And what's really strange is that it has never occurred to me, I know this is going to sound really weird, but it never occurred to me to look at my legs when that was happening. So normally it happens in the morning. Yesterday it happened in the middle of the day. When I was sitting on my couch, right? And just in the one leg, not on both legs, just in the one leg it happened, on my right leg. I was sitting on the couch reading. I was reading. When I looked at my leg, the skin actually changes when this is happening. Right? Omar saw it. Because there's this sensation that I get when it feels like there's air or something separating my skin from my flesh, right? They feel separate when this happens. And the skin changes appearance. The surface, gets these little wrinkles all over it. It looks puckered all over. And it looks mottled. But the skin, it changes texture. It was bizarre. I'd never looked at it before. And I was really upset, and I was started hooting and hollering, because it hurt, And Omar came running. He's like, "What's going on?" And I said, "Look." And he was like, "Oh yeah." I said, "They're different," because both of my feet look different. One looked normal and the other one didn't. The one that was, felt okay was, and then the right leg, the right side is where they stuck me with the needle. Right? Big fat nurse with her knees in my back. holding me down. I wasn't even struggling. It was so bizarre. She's like, stop resisting. I'm like, who's resisting you? No one's resisting you. Oh. So I live with that. Meanwhile, the 3 men that were following me around, who the fuck knows who all they've, done what to. And I still have this problem that nobody wants to admit exists. People tell me, that didn't happen. I don't believe you. I don't believe that happened. Oh, it happened. And I'm grateful for Omar being like, yep, that happened. But it's just upsetting to me. So I didn't pack up anything yesterday. I tried to keep my mind off things by reading. And I watched some basketball yesterday. I'm working on a new jacket right now. I'm trying to figure out how to resolve a construction issue, right? Because I try to have as little waste as possible. So I have to figure out, now I have to there's some construction issues I'm trying to figure out and resolve. I have all my pieces chosen. It was going to be a painted jacket, but the way that the dye came out on the jacket, the color, I don't like the color as a background for a painting on top of it, so I'm going to do applique on it. It's going to look nice. It's just not what I thought I was going to do with that one. Anyway, anything to keep my mind off the fact that, I might wake up and not be able to walk on any given day. And there's not really anybody who gives a shit about it. Right, Gavin? Pass that legislation so that anybody can just say, oh, so-and-so in my family's crazy. We don't know what to do. And you can lock them up and shoot them up with a drug against their will. Make it so that they can't walk. I don't have schizophrenia. I don't. Meanwhile, parents in California are protected when they take their children to get their genitals cut off. Brody, how you doing, buddy? Anyway, that's where I'm at today.